Hi again. This is PowToon, specifically PowToon for education. And I'm going to go ahead and use the try it for free button. I'll use the Google login, which I advise my students to use. And it has saved all the PowToons that I've worked on and worked on with students. I'm going to go ahead and create a new PowToon. And you can see here there's a lot of ready-made templates. My students struggle a little bit with the idea that this template was made for a teacher, but I can use it for something else. So that's one of the things that we work with a little bit in class. I'm going to do like I usually do, and I'm going to start with a blank. Sorry about that notification going off. So PowToon is an animation program. It's both a Chrome app and a website. It has iOS apps as well, so for iPad users. And it is basically a move-on, move-off animation. Okay, so we're going to get rid of some of these extra little things so we can get started. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I want to point out this timeline at the bottom, and getting your head around this timeline is the key to PowToon. So I'm going to bring a character onto the screen. I can obviously resize it, I can rotate it, and so on. And basically what I'm going to do is I look down at the timeline. Right now, this character, 1 second into this slide, this character slides in from the left, and after 9 seconds, at the 10-second mark, he will slide back out the same side. Now, I can make changes to all of that. I can have him fade in, pop in, etc. Okay. Have him come up from below, and I can use the same exact menu on the opposite end to change how he will leave. He'll drop back down. I can adjust when he will leave. Let's say about 6 seconds. Now, I'm going to bring another prop in, bring in a heart, and I'll resize it. Now you can see that while my person comes in at 1 second and leaves at 6, the heart comes in at 2 seconds. It's set to pop in and then pop back out at the 10-second mark. So I'll move that down to 7 seconds. Okay. One of the things that my students really enjoy is the text. And one of the parts that they like the best is this handwriting text. So I'm going to double click right here to change what it says. All right, I can change the color, the size of the font itself. I can do all kinds of formatting here, and I will apply. I can relocate it, and I can still have access to all of the font features. And I'm gonna, you can see that this is coming in at the 3-second mark. I'm gonna bring this down to the 1 second mark. It comes in, and then it will fade out at the 8-second mark, I believe. Yep, the 8-second mark. So I want to see what this is going to look like. So I'm going to come over here and hit play to continue. Bring that back to the beginning. There we go. Start with a nice blank slide and hit. There's our person, our heart. It comes in and writes our words. They'll start dropping out here any minute. There he goes. There goes the pop, and there goes the fade. So obviously here I can add a new slide and so on. I can flip images and so on. My students use this basically for digital storytelling. Now, when they are ready to share this, okay, I'll name this test. All right, and I'm going to go into preview. Yep, there we go. Fantastic. All right. And now I'm going to save this. This will save in my account based off of my Google. And now I'm going to export it. All right. And I'm not going to apply it to YouTube or anything like that. Go ahead and go next. Next. You've got to pick a category. I have my students just pick education. When you go to publish, this is where the sharing actually can happen. And I'll go ahead and click on the email tab here. And it will go right, it'll access my email and create an email with a link to my PowToon animation. So this is a way for that to be turned in. So I hope that is a possibility for future use.